Really? Really? Did you really name your new missile the Gunslinger?
You can bet your red coat there, Beans on Toast. Can I get a hell yeah?
You know, normally I'm not really a follower, but this time I'll give it to you. You'll get a hell yeah from me, cause the Gunslinger, that goes fucking hard.
What? For years I tried naming things like appropriate. And now everyone's upset that I call a new missile the Gunslinger. I'm not upset, it's a bit on the nose, don't you think?
Ha! On the nose is right where it's gonna hit them commie bastards.
I mean, honestly, solid pun, but how did you get out of the ocean?
Oh, I don't really know. But I'm in the Navy, so I could probably swim, right? I saw a picture of you on the internet in a life vest. Now, that's either a real picture or you think the Coast Guard's getting F-18s? That'd be one hell of a way to enforce the coast right there. Like, hey, stop the boat, or you're not gonna have a fucking boat anymore. Actually, come to think of it, can I go to the Coast Guard?
No, you're not going to the Coast Guard. I don't even know if they would know what to do with you. It's like giving you to the Space Force. They would just look at you.
Oh, so I'd be about as much use as I am right fucking now.
Well, okay. Let's see if we can get an update on Pakistan and India. How you doing over there, guys? Y'all settled?
I hate you!
Well, at least we have something in common there. Because I hate you too.
I struck you and it all worked perfectly. I will release the pictures to the world of the air bases that I hit in Pakistan.
How about I show the world how many of your jets that I shot down?
Damn. Now Pakistan's making fun of Russia. That's wild.
I know that geography is not very big in the United States, but you know that is India. We don't even sound or look alike.
No, I know, but India has a shit ton of your jets. So I just think it's kind of funny that Ukrainians are taking out your jets, American equipment takes out your jets, and now Chinese equipment. Your jets are getting bodied by the fucking Wish.com version of a global power.
Actually, you silly plane, we have shot down European jets. How does that make you feel?
Not any different. You can tell they're pieces of shit by the number of canards they have. If the number is more than 0, it's pretty gay.
I think the real lesson to be learned here is don't buy Russian shit. 'Cause it sucks.
It does not. But I think the real lesson is don't buy American because they'll tariff you.
Still salty about that, huh? Hey man, we worked out the deal. You signed it, I signed it. We're good.
Yes, America, we have signed our deal for now. But I continuously see your level of aggression over here in the Philippines, and sooner or later, I will have to deal with it decisively. Like, say, your Typhoon missiles that you have in the Philippines?
Oh yeah, those things. I mean, I wouldn't worry. They're like barely hypersonic capable. Oop! Oh, should've let that slip. My bad.
You lie, America! You don't have any operational hypersonics? Oh man, West Taiwan out here playing checkers and you just flipped the board and took a shit in his car. It doesn't matter. It is either a lie or you are still behind. Me and Russia, we just signed a deal to work together for a moon base.
I mean, that's fine. There's no oil there anyways.
What do you talk about?
What I meant is, no one owns the moon. It's fine. You guys want to put a base up there? That's perfectly fine. Just don't knock over my flag that's up there or touch any of the shuttles that I send up there to just say hello and see what's on the moon. Because my don't touch the boats things extends to space boats.
I got the translation. Okay, listen here, West Taiwan. Don't point the fire stick at the space canoe, you understand? Or else we're gonna find a way to weaponize a black hole. Oh shit, actually do it. Fuck, oh my god, I'm gonna be a spaceship.
You know, it might be weird that I suddenly want a space program, but I was just double checking. The Geneva checklist doesn't apply outside our atmosphere, does it?
You know, Canada, that actually makes sense. Now I'm curious.
Poland, haha. My little European Texas. I've been meaning to talk to you anyways.
I know, it's only May, but it's never too early to send your Christmas list out. So I was hoping maybe you could fulfill some things on there. And maybe Santa will be nice this year and give me a couple of F-22s.
Oh my god, can I go?
No.
Bitch says no. Ah, shit. I was too slow on that one. I tried, kid.
Anyways, no, Poland, what I was getting at is I know you're in the in the world of procurement and you're looking at getting some submarines, which, you know, I thought we had talked about on the list of everything you're buying. But you know, I hear South Korea might be entering this race.
Are you afraid of a little competition to your military industrial complex?
No. Maybe a little. But Poland's mine. They're my friend. They buy all my shit.
Everybody trying to sell me everything except F-22. But it's really hard to decide. Like the HIMARS, I pick HIMARS because it works so well in Ukraine. It killed many Russians. And I pick Abrams because it's affordable. And I just get some more from you. I like that. Thank you. Thank you so much, America. But I've not seen submarine in use with any country. So I think the best way to figure this out is all of you submarines, go kill Russian submarines and I will pick the best one. Dude ain't gotta tell me twice. Anchors away, my boy.
No, we're not going after Russian subs. Yet.
What do you mean yet? You will not go after any of my submarines. You don't even know where they are.
You stupid bitch. I know where every single one of them are. I got a nice little map overlay over here. Hell, I know where they are. I know how many crew members they have. I know exactly what the fucking crew had for dinner. I can tell you which ones have bad piston rings. By the way, spoiler alert, it's fucking most of them. I've gotten so good at intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, I don't even know what I know. Most information just sits on some full bird's desk until I say, hey, what is this? And then they go, oh, this is everything you need to know about that. By the way, I also know your shadow fleet is providing oil and resources to the Houthis.
What? I would never do such things. I don't want to destabilize the Red Sea.
No, you just want to destabilize the Black Sea. Which, by the way, the diving after this war is over is going to be top-notch. I mean, the wrecks down there are phenomenal. Gonna personally go see the Moskva.
Even if they did support me, I didn't need their help to scare you away, America. Running with your tail between your legs. And I also almost shot down one of your F-35s.
Almost only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, nuclear bombs, and pregnancies. You shut the fuck up. Nerd, is that true?
I may have gotten a little over-ambitious. It was a line-of-sight shot. I had to do some minor evasive maneuvers, but overall, no.
Oh, okay, so some minor evasive maneuvers. All right, well, that's just a real quick thing. Hey, Uncle Sam, can I take the kid on a fucking walk?
I know the kid at Chino is just a cup of whipped cream, but I don't care.
Why and where?
Well, why is because he could really use some fresh, clean desert air. Never thought I'd say clean for that part of the world. And where? Well, that's not necessarily important because he's an aircraft and we can kind of go wherever. Side and completely unrelated note, can I borrow some cruise missiles in the entirety of an F-22 loadout for training purposes?
I like where this is going.
You don't need a combat load for a walk.
Let's just say it's a real enthusiastic walk.
And Houthis, shut up with your saber rattling. You literally didn't hit any real combat aircraft. None of my pilots got hurt, nobody got hurt, and I don't see you touching the fucking boats. A literal duck in Alaska just damaged more of my aircraft than you did. Yeah, well, bastard kind of snuck right up on me. I was taking off at full afterburner, and all of a sudden my engine decided it was going to be the new chef at the local Chinese buffet and cook a duck. You've heard of flame on? It was very quick flame off. The nation of France will be deploying war robots by the end of the decade.
Yeah, France, I saw them. They look like the AT-ATs from frickin' Star Wars. Little legs on them, and they got like a cab at the top. It's kind of weird looking.
I need a grappling hook, a mile of cable, and a lightsaber.
Well, in my defense industry, we haven't gotten all that far behind. The new Tempest that we're working on, it'll be able to cross the Atlantic without refueling. And out of a combat aircraft carrying 4,500 kilos, it's pretty impressive. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense for you. I beg your pardon. What do you mean for me? Any nation out there would love to have that kind of combat range on an aircraft. You don't even have that in your Air Force, America. Well, I mean, it's cool and all. Like, my new F-47 is only supposed to have like 1,000 miles of combat range. But I don't really need it to have more than that because I have air tankers. And you don't really have many.
I know what's wrong with it. I ain't got no gas in it.
Hey, on an unrelated topic, did you know that trees, well, at least certain breeds of trees, like, breeds, that's a weird way of saying that, but anyways, certain species of trees communicate with each other and get in sync right before an eclipse?
Like women who work together in that time of the month. It's like a weird fucking vagina Wi-Fi.
Anyways, I just think it's cool that they're able to communicate with one another and talk.
Trees have been able to talk since the 60s and 70s, man. Where you been at? Except for back then, they only spoke Vietnamese.